Happy Halloween, everybody. It's finally here after a whole month. I'm sure some of you have already had your parties. Seems these days Halloween is taking on a different shade of gray, so to speak. I don't know what I mean by that, but all I know is that Halloween, I don't know, as I grew up, Halloween just became more of a, just another holiday. Sadly, one that we do not get to take off from work, but it's just another holiday under the belt of holidays that exists. And so more and more I just got drawn away from it. But you know, I know some of you guys still have parties. Probably had them this past weekend. Not very many people actually hold Halloween parties on Halloween anymore because we're all so busy that we can't. But if you did have parties this weekend or went to a party this past weekend, I hope you had a good time. I hope you were safe. If you got kids and you're going to take them out trick-or-treating, be safe out there. There's a lot of freaking weirdos out, man. A lot of weird people. So, bring a gun. Just kidding. Don't do that. You'll get arrested. I'm tired. I was up till, I think it was like 3 o'clock this morning because, stupid me, I decided to do a little streaming of Battlefield 4 on PC, which, by the way, I am done with Battlefield 4 on PC, or any Battlefield on PC. I could not get a grip on, I don't know what it is, but I just couldn't get a grip on using the keyboard and mouse. I've been off it for so long. Like, I used to play Battlefield 4, like, religiously. And now, but that was when I didn't have any consoles. Now it's just, I got so deep into the consoles again that it's impossible for me to even use a mouse and keyboard, it would seem. It just doesn't feel comfortable. Something doesn't feel right. I uninstalled Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, and Battlefield Hardline from my PC until such time I need them again for, you know, my other project that I haven't touched in weeks. And that'll be the only other time that I actually do something with it. You know, because I want the better graphics and, you know, whatnot. Tonight's supposed to be a very special, it's the annual Spooktober Halloween special. I know this whole month hasn't really been Spooktober-y, but with Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2 being released, you know, it hasn't really been Spooktober, as it were. And I know I said I had something special planned for this year, but then it dawned on me that I am very limited in the space in which I have to work. So, unfortunately, I can't do what I wanted to do this year, but I am probably going to either hop on Alan Wake and finish that up, or just play a game that has Halloween stuff going on. Like GTA 5 has that stuff going on, and maybe Overwatch or something. But yeah, so something will be done tonight, so don't worry. Also, I'm taking over a new leaf, as it were. I've decided that it is, I'm not really thinking in terms of unprofessionalism, if that's a word. I'm making it a word. Or I should just say, I'm not really thinking it in terms of as me being unprofessional. But it's really kind of like, I started noticing that I swear a lot, and it's not even just when I'm frustrated or upset about something. It's, you know, I use it as a means to fill spaces in a sentence, and it's not right. It's like it's like when the word "like" became a thing. When I swear to God, I think that started in middle school. People just started using the word "like," and it's just become part of our vernacular. But I use, you know, the F word in many of those cases where I'm just trying to fill space, and it doesn't show my intelligence, really. And I don't want to be seen as unintelligent and incapable of forming a sentence without using vulgar language. I just, you know, the excuse, so I'm a New Yorker, is not going to cut it. I'm an educated person. I am intelligent, so why use that language all the time, you know? And I'm not saying I'm never going to use it again, but it really only calls for certain situations where either something really angers me or frustrates me, or, you know, that's really about it. Like, I shouldn't have to use it in the middle of a sentence the entire time. And so I started practicing it this morning by not saying, like, you know, I talk to myself a lot, so I'm just trying to make sure that I don't say anything vulgar, and I'm catching how many times I'm actually almost about to say something that involves a vulgar word. And it's just, I am appalled, so to speak, at how often I use those words. And so I think it's I'm going to take it upon myself to really tone that down, because one, they've completely lost their meaning. I remember the first time I actually used the S word. I know I say S word. The first time I used the word shit. It's really interesting because, you know, you felt my lips tingled. It's really weird. My lips tingled, and it was just like, I said a bad word. And that's why it's my favorite swear word. It had meaning behind it. And I've gotten to a point where none of those words mean anything to me anymore. So it's just like, they kind of just lost their luster, so to speak. So I'm going to be taming myself, and especially in you know, even just live streaming and whatnot, I'm going to catch myself. I'm going to do my best to catch myself saying those words, because they're really not useful in a lot of cases. And in everyday language, they shouldn't be used all the time. It's just, it doesn't make sense. I know this wasn't, well, I guess it wasn't really that short. It wasn't like super long either, but yeah, that's what's going on with me. But I hope you guys will still come by later this evening to enjoy some company, a little gamage, and maybe just a little Halloween themed stuff. You know, still could be fun. I haven't done scary games every year on Halloween. I remember one year I played Costume Quest. That's a fantastic game. You should try it out. But anyway, that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button. Get subscribed if you're not already. Check out all my other stuff. I got a great series going on right now with The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, and people seem to like it. I like it. I watch it. I've been watching the episodes along with you guys. Strange, I know, but, you know, again, I always say, if you can't watch your own stuff, and if you don't like what you produce, then how can you expect other people to like what you make? So I'm enjoying it along with you guys. And if that's not your cup of tea, there's plenty more on the channel to check out, because I make videos all the time. But until tomorrow, guys, I will see you later.